Hey, BookTube, Merry Christmas. Oh, my beard's going all crazy today. Um, I actually wasn't going to do a video today. I had a lovely morning with the fam, and then my daughter went to her friend's house, and Zoe went to work. And it was just me and the dogs. It was kind of sad, but then it wasn't. Um, but anyway, so I got a lot of books. Zoe got a ton of books. And we'll be doing a book haul probably tomorrow or the following day. But in reading books that I got into books that I didn't get, um, well, that's a dumb way to say it, but like I can't say what one of them was. So I was reading this one book that I got, um, and that led me to look up an author, and I looked up this author, and then that took me to Amazon, and then Amazon took me to other books that people bought based on that, and I saw this book, um, How to Write Pulp Fiction. um, for any of you writers out there, especially writers who are doing like the whole Amazon Kindle KDP kind of thing. Um, this book is really good, and it's not like when you read it, you're gonna see stuff that you've already heard, stuff you already know, but there are tons of examples, and at one point I was almost like, this is kind of cheap, but he basically quotes a ton of other books on writing, on the craft, and whatnot. And it was just great. Like, I read it in like that, and it's gonna be like, I got this sample. Like, I might have done this one other time. I saw the book. I'm like, let me check the sample out. And the sample's like the first chapter, and I'm like, bye. And like, I never do that. Um, but I did it here, and I am very happy about it. So it's James Scott Bell, um, and he goes into the writing habits of a lot of authors, and that's something that not a lot of books do. Um, and even goes so far into talking about the guy that wrote Plotto. If you remember me talking about that a little while ago, um, he wrote another book called The Fiction Factory. And there was a link to the Project Gutenberg free copy of it. So I went and nabbed that up, and I started reading it. And I'm like, you know what? I'm going to do a little video. So anyway, How to Write Pulp Fiction by James Scott Bell. If you haven't read it, give it a read. Even if you don't write short stories or genre fiction or serialized fiction, the work ethic of the craft is what makes this book good compared to other books I've read. And then there's also books I've read that are just about work ethic and not about the craft, not about structure, not about plot, not about character development. And those are okay. This has all of that in it, and it's in it together. So when you're learning about plot, you're learning about your work ethic. When you're learning about your character development, you're learning your work ethic. So I was just really impressed by it. Like, I seriously thought I would read the sample and go, heard it before, but it was actually really interesting. So definitely give that a look. I have about an hour and a half, so I'm going to try to read one more small book. And then I will see you guys tomorrow. And hopefully it'll be with Zoe, and hopefully it will be a book haul. But I could show you these. Alex from Clockwork Orange and Dale Cooper from Twin Peaks with a cup of coffee and a thumb. These are amazing. So I got those. Very happy about those. And I got a bunch of books that I can't wait to show you. Okay, so Merry Christmas, everybody.